Welcome back, everybody. So it's come to playthrough of the Darkest Dungeon mod Mania Season 2 playthrough. We're going into the wheel today. We've got the owl wings. We're basically playing as Batman. What have you got? Batman's suit. There we go. You've got to go. You have to go black, right? Anyway, we've got the owl wing. We've got the firekeeper who we picked up at the last one. Antiquarian also picked up in the last one. And the bowman, which should be good. He can, like, on hit, other enemies take 3 damage, so that's good. Haven't been into the wheel apart from to do the Banshee fight, so that'd be really, really nice. And again, some level 0s that we need to bring up, so that's good. Bring out a stack of them, bring out 3 of those. The wield, we need anti-venom and bandages. So bring 4 of each. I'll bring a stack of torches, a couple of holy water. What am I looking for? Bring a couple just for the debuffs of the medicinal herbs. Not sure about how the firekeeper operates its uses per battles. But we shall see. We shall see. You may find some fresh meat among the festering remains.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
That's what I love about doing these sorts of playthroughs, is just the variety of classes we get.
A victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with
Ectoplasm. Ugh. Artillery and madman. That's good. Right, let's mark you. Hit. Want bleed arrows. Everyone else takes damage. Let's just give him some more damage. Excellent. That's... Everyone's just literally taking 14 turns here. Give you a heal.
Precision.
Alright. Get that riposte up. Should have probably done that off the start.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
My team is very slow. There's the extra turn. Okay.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Get a kill.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, that's insanely powerful.
A trifling
Oh, yeah, I got the anti. I need to remember I've got the antiquarian here.
Nonetheless.
Sure. What do we get for that? 500 gold each. Okay.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Brigand Fusiliers. fine. Give him more damage.
The ground quakes.
Just get some dodge. You missed.
Decimated.
21 damage. Okay. Kills him.
Press this advantage.
3
Give him
damage.
no quarter.
Okay, we'll heal that off.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was a shovel because I saw the shovel here. Take the key. There's some
Packs
blood.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Torch up.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Kill him. Not or not. Extra turn. Now they've got bloody protection, haven't they? It's... Didn't work as I would have hoped. Fuck's sake, really? That's good. Gonna get it. No? Okay, that's good. Take that off. Just punch him. There. And then we'll heal him.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Get rid of that. That's horrible. Amounts of stress. Of course, you went on her.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His
Do
efficacy
that on the way back.
unwitnessed by his own eyes. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Fungal scratches. They can stun. Just give you more damage. Just hit you. Do need to heal here. Right, I want bleed arrows, which I think I have. Yeah. Keep hitting across here.
A decisive pummeling.
Good dodge. Okay. Let's hit you. Heal yourself with a nice crit there. Should kill him. Does. Need to take this guy out.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We've got the damage.
Success so clearly in view.
We've got the damage. I haven't got the healing
Or is it merely
at the moment.
a trick of the light?
Might put her into the other mode. See what we get. Okay, another journal. But the blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. We are sleeping. I am kept from my slumber by a distinct stream of whispers, carried by the currents of the waves of the sea. Not told them that most of my flesh has sloughed off, revealing a strange slivery membrane. I keep myself covered. Questioned me when I ate the meat raw at campfall. Found my response difficult to understand. I suppose it would be best to explain my condition when they awaken, when they would be convinced of my urgency to leave and find aid in the hamlet. Yeah, sounds absolutely lovely. Alright. Yeah, so if I was to... Yeah, so we lose these two, I think, and we're going this and this. Yeah, so I probably want to just keep this going. Maybe the Estus flasks become a really good heal at the end. You got more accuracy. That's horrible. Just give you more damage. Okay. 2 to 6. You missed.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Who are you going to stress? Wow, I thought it was going to be the Firekeeper, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Buff.
Knowing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Do this. Bit of heal. You're dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life
Let's
is
hit here.
taken.
You kill the mutt at the front. It does. Okay, you do more damage versus bleeding. Firekeeper, get the heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Kill the dog. Not quite dead. Yeah, I was going to say she needs to heal herself, but... He's dead.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay. Yeah, we're plotting here, but
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
healing is not our strongest thing here.
Wealth
Another
beyond
journal.
measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
The blackest of fates. Our purpose was to desecrate the animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk. But we soon came across an artifact, far beyond our crude fetishes crafted by the pigmen. It looked like if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. It cradled a pulsing red orb glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert Berlin and I hesitated, but a thrice-down Mizir, driven by a crazed impulse, thrust his torch into a hidden receptacle, and thus sealed our fate. Yes, they went and fought a shambler. Foolish. Okay, that's the last double that I've
The
got.
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Get that heal up. He needs to heal herself. Let's get that going. Pull him. She really does need to heal herself. She's gonna die. If she's not careful. It's not as much damage as I was hoping. He just resisted everything. Thank you for that. Hit him. Instantly just straight back down again.
Perched at the very
Goodness sake.
precipice of oblivion.
Just get the dodge.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
He doesn't do that much damage. Of course you stunned him.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
It's 4 damage. If I hit here, they should both die. And he's dead next turn.
A death by inches.
Try and stall out here for some healing.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. Need the deeds, don't obviously need the journals. Give me that around, so I've got a few provisions to get rid of still. Still more fights, that's problematic. Okay, give myself 1 hunger check.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, let's say this is the blackest of fates. In the same instant, we found ourselves in the place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful, only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. See Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendices of the monster, feel how a piece of its flesh sawed off, and its own twisted cord sprang onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The oculist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by his writhing limbs. Yeah. They're difficult, actually. That is very lucky that wasn't a shovel.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay. Crit protection, accuracy, debuff resistance. Okay, we're extra turn here. Okay, pull him. That's how you do that. He's going to get stunned and marked. Good resistance.
Be gone, fiend. Back to the
Wow,
pit.
anti. That's good. Okay.
Be wary.
Money.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. Slightly ajar. Okay, we've got another one of these. Let's just sort out. We've got plenty of money coming back. 15 of these, that's shed loads of money coming back actually. That is a banshee. Which I would do,
The agents
but
of
not with this team.
pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
They've got plenty of crests again. A few deeds. So we've got 11 deeds coming back. 20,000 gold. Fear of yokai. Basically increases stress of other heroes. Needs to go. Stress naturally versus husks. More damage in the warrens. Decent. Good thing about the bowman, he's
In
good
time,
everywhere.
You will know the tragic
Oh,
extent
I've got another
of my
stargazer. Oh, one
failings.
died.
The space between worlds is no place for mortal
Or maybe he
men.
didn't die. Completely lost him now. Oh, I get these. Get so many classes mixed up here. Yeah, my shield breaker died. Not back. Base active 90 can transcend. Guard ally, force guard by ally. Buff target and self. 10 dodge and can heal. Stress -4. 66%, and next to friendly skills minus stress. If pensive pulls and can transcend, if not it stuns and becomes pensive. Stuns self with some really good attack. Clears all corpses. It just becomes pensive. Stargazer. He was, when I did my test account, just to make sure the mods worked when I went in, one of the guys I picked up first. Legion Rift Watcher. I know we haven't got a Rift Watcher. I think we've got a Legion.
leader of the destroyed Bronze Legion, pursues vengeance against those from the Abyss.
Decent. That's all he's got. Gain 1 stack of Bloodlust. To turn limit 2. 10% damage buff per stack of Bloodlust. Minus 50% stress healing done per stack. Requires less than 2 Bloodlust. Guard Party. Plus 50% protection while guarding. 10% protection buff per stack of Bloodlust. Requires less than 3 Bloodlust. March of the Damned. Forward 1. Self. So it doesn't do any damage. Heals him for 10%. Plus 50% healing received per stack of Bloodlust. Minus 1 duration per stack of Bloodlust. Requires less than 4 Bloodlust. %30 damage versus marked. Additional plus 30% damage versus marked per stack of Bloodlust above 3. Plus 5% damage taken per stack above 3. Oof. Okay. Veni Vidi Vici. Marks yourself. Riposts. Minus 10% damage versus not marked. Minus 5 dodge per stack of Bloodlust. Okay. It's a weird. Sort of a weird kit. We'll have to play around with that to see how we're doing. Rift Watcher. Forward 1. Bypasses Riposte. 30% damage versus above 75% HP. 100% damage versus the Loch Ness Monster. Forward 2. Bypasses stealth. Can stun or has armor piercing from 3 or 4. Back 1. From position when it bleeds. We stealth. Knockback 2 clear guarding. These stealth set up counter. Clears debuff shuffles. Clear debuff, clear debuff. While stealthed, more speed, more crit, more accuracy. Blight versus bleeding. So it bleeds them and then we can put blight on them. Survive vial. Heals, cures blight, bleed. Clear horror. 1 use after battle. I want Rift Fang on, I think. Probably instead of this. Okay, sort by stress. It's just. Spray. You need the penance. No one's afflicted. Just let them all sort of go out the way they are then. Crocky. Turn to get rid of this then. Yes, you do more damage, but accuracy. And then we'll start thinking about quirks and stuff once they get a bit higher. On hit other enemies, get 25% bleed and blight amount. And when you kill them, you push it across them. Which synergizes with so many other characters. It's just a really good trinket. I might see if I can grab another shard from somewhere. Maybe we go and take on the time-weary Miller as a veteran pool. Wouldn't mind. Okay. So, what I might do, we've got... Where is he? You. I want to take you out because you've got a trinket that I want. Which is calls the wild hunt, which is beneficial apparently. Probably need to take that out. You don't really stun, do you? Heal 25% inspiration. Next friendly skill heal self for 3. Or next friendly skill heal party by 2. I want to get this out. So, yeah, we're going to go into the farmstead. We'll just grab this librarian. Disease and light resist. Let's sort by level here. Wow, I've got so many characters. Stargazer. Can I heal with anyone? I don't think so. I need a healer. Bring the Vestal out here just for healing. You can have the 15% damage. I'll give you this stun. Accuracy in 4. So just give you the resist. Nothing I've got that's just general healing that's better. Receive melee. More melee skills. Okay. Cool. Next time out, ladies and gents, we're going to go and take on one in the farmstead just to get up to 40 so that we can go and get the bowman's trinket. And then maybe we'll go over here and just open up the Summer Isles a bit more. I do want to... This is a crocodile, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll do one of these. Just to open them up, see what we can get. Did say I also wanted to come into here. But not for that trinket. Yeah, so we're going to come and do this one. So please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff really help me out. And there'll be some more Darkest Dungeon coming away shortly. And I'll see you all in the next one.